The play. When I was little, I liked going to see plays. It was exciting. People dressed up and did funny things. I wanted to be in a play too. Once I was going to be in a play at nursery. I was going to dress up as a king. But then I had chicken pox, so I couldn't be in the play.
Once there was a lady called Cinderella.
One day, Mummy said they were choosing children to be in a play.
The Children's Theatre are auditioning for children to play the toy soldiers.
Do I get to dress up?
Yeah, but they have to choose the children first.
Yippee!
Yippee! I said, I'd like to be a toy soldier and dress up in a play. On the day of the choosing, I was very excited. We went to the Children's Theatre. There were lots of other children.
There you are. Let's go in there. Right. Mr. Tonka. Mr. Tonka's there over on the piano.
Mr. Tonka was on the piano. We had to march like toy soldiers. It was fun. I loved the marching. When can I dress up? I said to Mummy. We have to wait for the choosing tag. When we were waiting, the man talked to Mummy, and then we went away. Mummy and me went to a little cafe. When can I be a toy soldier, Mummy?
Mummy, when will I be a toy soldier?
I'm sorry, Tig, but they didn't choose you to be a toy soldier.
I'm sorry, Tig, but they didn't choose you.
The thing is, they need the toy soldiers to be a little bit taller.
The toy soldiers need to be a bit taller than you.
You wait there, I'll get us a good treat.
I was sad. I wanted to be in a play.
Hey, Tig, it's not nice when other people are chosen and not you.
That's not fair, Wolly.
Yes, it doesn't seem fair. You wanted to be in a play. You wanted to be a toy soldier, but not everyone can be chosen all at the same time. Sometimes you just have to wait and try again and have another go. You might not be a toy soldier this time, but hey, there are plenty more plays and dressing up. When one door closes, bang! Another door will open. Yippee! So go for it, Tig. Don't be sad. You just never know what's around the corner.
Yes, I thought. I was sad I couldn't be a toy soldier, but you never know what's around the corner. Just then, someone came round the corner.
Hi, Tam. How are you?
Oh, all the better for seeing you too. Hello, Tig.
It was a man called Tam.
Oh, bit of a disaster.
Oh, dear.
Opening tomorrow, Elves and the Shoemaker at the Children's Theatre.
Tam was doing a children's play, The Elves and the Shoemaker.
One of the elves has chicken pox.
But one of the elves had chicken pox.
I wondered, would you like to be an elf?
Do I need to dress up?
Oh yes, as an elf.
Okay.
I was in a play.
A bit of a rush though. Rehearsals this afternoon.
I was so excited. In the afternoon, Tam showed me what to do on the
This
stage.
is Louise now. She's the other elf.
I know
You know her,
Louise.
Louise. Of course you do. Right now, so what? She's one of the elves and you're the other elf.
My friend Louise was another elf, and Tam was the shoemaker.
The two elves run onto the stage.
When the shoemaker grows old, said Tam, the elves make his shoes. Tam showed us how to make the shoes.
Ready, ready, and snip, snip, snip. Cutting the leather, stitch, stitch, stitch. Sewing together, tip, tip, tap. He was so clever to make a fine pair of shoes.
We practiced a lot. Tam gave me music for the play. I practiced the play at home.
Stitch, stitch, stitch. Tip, tip, tap. So clever to make a fine pair of shoes.
The next day was the day of the play. Louise and me did our dressing up. We had ears on our hats. We looked different. We looked like elves. It was nearly time for the play. Mummy took me to the stage. Mummy didn't quite know the way. When we got to the stage, it was the wrong stage. There was a funny man doing another play.
Here we are, Ted.
This is the wrong stage.
Oh, Ted, look, that's Tam.
That's not Tam.
That is Tam.
I was going to be late. I had to find Tam. Then I found Daddy. Suddenly, the funny man started to sing.
Hey, there once was a maker of shoes, a shoemaker making his shoes.
His play was like ours. I liked it. I knew all the words. Then Daddy said I should be on the stage.
What are you doing here?
That's not Tam.
Yes, it is. You're supposed to be up there on the stage.
But where was Tam?
Clever to make fine pairs of shoes.
Hey, Tig, people in plays can look different because they dress up. People in plays look different because they put makeup on. People in plays look different because sometimes they wear different hair. I look different, you look different, and Tam looks different. You look different because you are dressed up as a cheeky wee elf. Tam looks different because he's the shoemaker with his glasses, moustache and hair. Well, the clever shoemaker, the older he grew, the slower he's making his shoes. That's Tam on stage. Time for the elves to make the shoemaker his shoes. Go for it, Tig.
Yes, I thought. That is Tam. I should be on stage with him. We waited for the shoemaker to peep. Then we could be elves.
Dozy shoemaker, he woke from his snooze and looked at the work on his shoes. The leather was tapped and stitched and sewed, shaping fine shoes from heels to toes. A pair of shoes, the best to choose. But who had been making his shoes? Stitch, 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 sewing together, tip, tip, tap, shaping the leather. Snooze, snooze, snooze. Who is so clever to make fine pairs of shoes? This lucky shoemaker from the shoes came rich, but who did the sewing and stitched? He worked and he snipped, but at night did not sleep. Keeping awake, he took a peep.
Me and Louise were making the shoemaker his shoes. We were the elves.
Stitch, 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 sewing together, tip, tip, tap, shaping the leather, snip, snip, snip. They were so clever, the elves were making shoes. So there once was a maker of shoes, a shoemaker making his shoes. He worked with the elves and he snipped and they sewed, shaping new shoes from heels to toes, making fine shoes and pairs to choose. A shoemaker elves and their shoes. Snip, 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 cutting the leather, stitch, 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 sewing together.
Tip, tip, tap.
They were so clever to make fine pairs of shoes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
At the end of the play, everyone clapped. When everyone saw Wolly, they all went, ah!
It's only a toy spider.
He's only my toy spider, I said. I like the elves and the shoemaker. I like being in a play. I love Wolly. We've been together since we were wee. Splash! When I was little, my mummy and daddy took me swimming at the swimming pool.
Right, let's go and get changed.
I know. Why don't I take Wolly? Because we don't want him to get all wet, do we?
Mummy took Wolly to watch. Daddy took me into a big room. Daddy helped me put on my swimming costume.
Come on, Tig. Let's go in the pool. Who's excited? What's that? You go and have a shower.
We had to have a shower. The shower was like the rain.
Turn right.
I squealed. The pool was very, very big. There was lots of water. The water went on forever and ever, and nearly out of the window. Wolly and Mummy sat in chairs. Mummy waved. I waved to Mummy.
Say hi, Wolly.
A man splashed up and down the pool like a big sea lion. I held Daddy's hand. We saw some children. The children were splashing. Daddy put on my armbands. A lady splashed with her legs. I didn't like the splashing. I want to go and sit on the chairs with Mummy.
I don't want to go swimming.
Mummy said, why don't I take Tig to the little pool? Mummy took me to the little pool. Wolly came too.
Here you go, Tig. Look.
There, Tig. Why don't you have a splash around? I don't like splashing, I said.
Hey, Tig, a swimming pool might seem big and strange and full of sudden splashes, but a swimming pool is just like a big, big bath. You like a bath, don't you? So make it like bath time. You like playing boats in the bath, don't you, Tig? So have fun with this boat. There she blows! Hey, Tig, now you can kneel in the water. It's much more fun. Here's another swimming game. Find the frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Water in your mouth. Spit it out. Well done, Tig. You found the frog. Looks like you got your face wet too. Way! Bounce the ball up and down as hard as you can and see how many splashes you can make. So now you know, water and splashing is fun. So go for it, Tig. Have a splash with Daddy in the big pool.
Yes, I thought. I like the splashing.
Come on, I'll take Wolly, will I?
I wanted to swim in the big pool with Daddy. I like the big pool. I like the splashing. I like the water all over my face. The big sea lion man saw Wolly. It's only my toy spider, I said. I love splashes. I love swimming. I love Wolly. We've been scared since we were wee. The piano. When I was little, I wanted to play the piano. So Mummy took me for a piano lesson. The piano lesson was in a big music school where lots of people learned music. My piano teacher was Mr. Tonka. When Mr. Tonka played his piano, he played all the notes together very fast.
Now, do you want to learn to play the piano?
Yes, I said. So
should we
Mr.
start
Tonka
with
showed me
the low
all the notes.
The low note. Well done. The middle note.
This one?
Yeah. And the high note.
That one?
Yeah, that one. Well done.
I played all the notes together, like Mr. Tonka.
Okay, why don't you come back next week and we can learn about the going up notes and the going down notes.
We'll look forward to that, Mr. Tonka. Come on,
Okay.
Tick.
See you next week. Bye-bye.
At my next piano lesson, Mr. Tonka was in his tiny room playing one of his pianos.
How are you doing? I've written some notes on a page.
Mr. Tonka had written me some music dots. The music dots went up and down.
Let's see if we can play a scale. Now. Want to try that?
I played the notes up like the dots.
That's great. Okay.
I didn't want to play the notes one by one anymore. I played the notes all together like Mr. Tonka.
Want to take this
Next
with you?
time,
Next week,
said Mr.
we're going
Tonka,
to learn
we'll give the notes names.
to these notes.
When I went for my piano lesson again, Mr. Tonka was very excited.
Hello. Come and sit down. Look what I've been doing for you.
He had pictures for the notes. An apple, a ball, a cat.
See if you can play the apple note.
Play me the apple notes, said Mr. Tonka. I didn't want to play the apple notes. I played all the notes, like Mr. Tonka.
I've just got to go.
Mr. Tonka left.
Tick, you have to listen to what Mr. Tonka asks you to do.
I know how to do the piano.
No, I said. I want to play all the notes together. I played some more, but the notes didn't sound quite right.
Hey, Tig. Whee! It might be fun playing all the notes together, but some notes don't sound nice together. Some notes sound better by themselves. If you play each note by itself, you can play a tune. Half a pound of tuppenny rice, half a pound of treacle. When Mr. Tonka plays the piano, it might look like he's playing all the notes, but Mr. Tonka plays only the notes he needs. Mr. Tonka listened to his teacher and learnt what notes to play. Go for it, Tig! Whee! Listen to Mr. Tonka and learn how to play the piano.
Yes, I thought. I want to learn to play the piano. So I'll listen to Mr. Tonka and do what he tells me. When Mr. Tonka came back, he told me how to play a tune. We played the tune together.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Boing! Ah!
Hello, your toy spider.
I like Mr. Tonka teaching me. I like going to my piano lessons. I love Wolly.
I love Wolly and Wolly loves me. We've been